Hello everyone, welcome to Empyrean Messages. Somehow today the mic is not working, so I don't know how this will come out, but let me try. I'll be doing a reading for the sign of Cancer. Let us see what is in store for Cancer in the month of February. I have already laid out the cards here, and let's see what comes out. Before I begin, I would like to thank all my subscribers. And if you are new to my channel and like my reading, please do hit the like button and subscribe. So let's begin. I have Two of Swords, the Emperor, Knight of Wands, Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. Okay, so what it is saying is that there's a good energy of Emperor. Now, who is an emperor? Emperor is somebody who is authoritative, who is in control, who, kind of regulates things. And it can be in your career, or it can also be that you're the head of the family. You're somebody who takes the decisions, who has to, think logically and then take the right decision. So, emperor is somebody who is who with his experience or with his wisdom knowledge, he is somebody who takes the right decision. So you may be in such a kind of a situation where you may have to be, or this can be your situation right now, or you may be put in a situation where you have to take the decision. This can also be that you will be promoted to, head an organization, head a team, or head a department where you need to take the decision. And there are a lot of people who are relying on your decision. Okay, so emperor is that kind of position. Now I also have Two of Swords. Two of Swords is, can you see how this lady, there is crisscross, the hands are crossed, and she's blindfolded. So although emperor, he has his wisdom, and he has to take the make the right choice. He is faced, I mean, don't take there is no gender in this. It can also be about a lady. Okay, so this person, I rather use the word person. This person is blindfolded, and they are faced with two different options. There are two different options in front of them. Two of Swords, there are two different options. These options or these choices are in different directions. Both are mutually exclusive. They're in different directions. So the emperor is faced with a situation where he has to decide whether he has to go this way or the other way. He is in the middle. It's like we say that we are at the crossroads, right? So it's like that. The emperor is in such a situation. So he doesn't know what is the right choice to do, to take. So he's blindfolded. So when you blindfold yourself, one way it helps is that you don't have to, sometimes you will be attracted to make a choice, one choice, which may not be right. So when you're blindfolded, or it actually means that when you close your eyes and think about both these choices that you have to, the one choice that you have to make, you may think internally and then be able to come out with a solution. You'll be able to think logically, and you can make a choice. So that is the situation. So also note that if you have been put in a spot like that where you have to decide, uh, it is also cautioning. We have Seven of Swords. It it is also cautioning that there could be some kind of a betrayal or some kind of deception. See, this can be related to your business. I'm not talking only about your official environment. This can be related to your business. This can be related to your friendships, or it can also be your romantic relationship. So you can be faced with some kind of a deception or a betrayal. You see this person, he has swords, he's taking something stealthily away. He's taking something stealthily away, leaving behind a couple of things. But in his mind, he's thinking that okay, nobody will discover, nobody will get to know about this. But it is cautioning that it may be discovered. I'm not talking only about you, but it can also be about your environment. If somebody is doing something stealthily, then there are chances that it gets discovered. And when it gets discovered, when you find out about it, then you may have to face the consequences. So that is what it is saying. And there is also Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is something, see, the horse is galloping here. So it is the sign of fire, how the fire, there's a lot of energy. You want to do something and you're also ready to take the risk. Sometimes in our enthusiasm to do something or to complete something, finish something or put it on the table, we'll be in such a hurry, in a haste, we may decide the wrong thing or it may have a serious repercussion. So whatever you're deciding as an emperor, as a, being at the crossroads, it is cautioning that be careful. There's a lot of enthusiasm, no doubt. There's a lot of enthusiasm. You can see this person, how there is fire, and then there is lot of energy is there. You want to do it, but at the same time, sometimes you can be reckless in your decision. So think about it before you jump. Okay, and this can also indicate that you may be changing your residence, you may be moving away. It also indicates change of your house, the residence. You may be moving away from the place where you are staying. So it is saying that if you are taking a decision, be more realistic and take a 360-degree view before you finalize it. So there may be a new project. Of course, when you have a new project, there's lot of energy, enthusiasm. You want that to work. It has to be a successful one. So, but be more realistic, logical, think like an emperor, and then decide on what you want to do. Because sometimes what happens when you're suddenly put in a position that you need to head a team, make a decision, and all the decision lies with you, whatever happens, the pros and cons lies with you. In that energy or in that thing that you wanted to be successful and you want to get the credit for it, you may take a wrong decision. So be more realistic, is what it is saying. Again, there is Five of Wands. Five of Wands, basically, see, there's a lot of it says that there are different people around you. There may be some kind of disagreement. There can be conflicts. Um, there can be conflict. Some kind of misunderstanding can be there, but it may always, you cannot take that it is in a negative manner. There can be healthy competition. The competition that you have may actually encourage you to do well. So there can be healthy competition. They can be a good natured rivalry between you and somebody else. So it is saying that it is not just you, there may be somebody else also around you, who has equal strengths and weaknesses that you have, who is equally very efficient, or that kind of competition. It can be a healthy competition also, mind you. Okay, but there is all these situations you may come across, but it is saying that think about it and then decide. Okay, you are definitely an emperor, in an emperor position, so you will be able to make the right choice. You can also, an emperor always has his ministers, isn't it? So it says that you discuss it with someone or your team and then come to a conclusion. Don't be very authoritative. There can be also ego clashes. This can also mean ego clashes. Okay, so, and then see, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So ultimately you see that there is something like pentacle, and then there are roots, and then it is held very carefully in your palm. So there is, I can see that there is a new beginning. It can be a beginning of a new project, or you may be, joining somewhere, starting your new job. This can also indicate fertility. You know, uh, this can be, having a family, expanding your family, and then there are roots. So you're working on strengthening the roots. It's a sign of wealth, growth, prosperity, and there is lot of emotion involved in whatever you do. Okay, so there is a lot of ambition as an emperor. You want to establish something. You want that to grow. It can be your finance, it can be a career, or it can also be your relationship. You want it to grow. You want that to be strong, deeply rooted. So this definitely indicates prosperity. It is coming. There is new beginning, there is new cycle which is starting. But whatever, before this happens, whatever efforts that you are putting behind it, the decisions that you take, the projects that you take up, and the competition that you have, and whatever you come across, some maybe some tricky situations that you have, you will be able to face all these things. But then uh, go inwards, think about it, and then take a decision like an emperor. When I say, this is not about a masculine energy, this can also be a feminine energy. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Cancer. Before I conclude, let me see what is the oracle message for you. Today somehow the mic is not working, so I don't know how the audio quality will be. As it is, my voice is very low, so let's see what is the oracle message for you. Wow, expect powerful change. Beautiful. So I wish you all the best, Cancer. You have a lovely February, and we'll see you again. If you like my reading, do hit the like button and subscribe. Okay. Thank you and namaste.